I'm the Disc Golf Guy, and this is my video blog. We're out here at the World Championships. I'm joined by one of the top professionals, Matty Orum, PDGA 18330. How you doing today, Matty?
Doing good. How about you?
You do go by Matty, right?
Yeah.
All right. Matty, Matty-O. Any other nicknames we should know about?
Anything but Matthew, because only my mama calls me Matthew. That's
right.
when I know I'm in trouble too. You know what I'm saying?
As usual. Does the middle name get thrown in there too?
Oh yeah, Southern style too. You know what I mean?
I suppose. So you're out here at Lemon Lake. How long have you been here?
I've been here since last Wednesday. Got into Chicago last Tuesday and got out here Wednesday, and got some practice on the gold, because that one's the where it's at.
Gold course. So by saying that, are you saying that you like the course? Or not necessarily?
It's pretty good. It's just you can't get off the rough at all. Can't get in the rough. The rough is just like a penalty, because it's just like that over there. Everything's just, you know, it hasn't been broken into at all. And basically, you got to play it like Chuck Kennedy says. You got to throw a 350-foot shot and a 180-foot shot, and that's how I'm gonna go by. I'm not gonna go for too much. No.
Not bite off more than you can chew.
Exactly.
And if you do throw an errant shot, like you said, you might be pitching out to the rough, which is like a penalty stroke. So they're going to be punishing out here. We're out here, we've got one of the holes in the background here, and this hole is actually strung with some OB and some painted flags. Did you find anything other than at the Gold Course with these painted flags, or any OB, anything that jumped out at you as noteworthy? I mean, you shouldn't be outside the lines anyway out here, right?
Yeah, that's the way I feel. I feel like if you throw OB, you shouldn't have really been there. I mean, some of them are kind of narrow, but they're all forgiving. You know, there's nothing that's just like an island hole or nothing like that. So it's all like, you should be punished if you throw where it's at. So I agree with the lines and everything.
That's one of the things they did out here. This course has now been here since '99, and it's as we spoke with Brian Cummings, it's been evolving throughout all these years. And I think to toughen it up for the Worlds, they were creating these fairways to actually have an OB line, so it was a little bit more challenging. So you've done well in, well, we'll say countless PDGA events, but the Worlds, the one that jumps out at me was 2005, was kind of a breakout Worlds for you. What are you looking at, or how do you prepare every year to come out and go after one of these championships? I
try to just play all the courses. I try to putt as much as possible, because I know that putting is what shaves off all the strokes during the Worlds, because there's too many rounds. So putting's what all adds up at the end, so I try to get as much as putting as possible. I try to keep it like today and yesterday. Yesterday I didn't even play. I try to take it easy before Worlds, because a lot of people just wear themselves out. I mean, if you think about it, we usually only play 2-day tournaments, and I know Monday I'm always feeling rough, so I try not to make a Monday feel out of it, you know. Well,
that's good. Maybe that's one of the tips from the pros for anyone that's traveling or playing a lot, is to take it easy, to actually put some breaks in there, relax. I know Val and Avery, for instance, they were out, you know, enjoying Great America, you know, taking in the sights and everything else. Let's talk a little bit about the weather. Down from where you are, it's usually a little bit hot and humid. This year, they're talking about in the 90s with a lot of humidity. Is that going to affect you? Is there any game plan there?
I'm just going to try to do like I do at home. It's pretty hot up here, though. It's hotter than it almost is in Mobile, and it's so high I think my discs are sweating, so that's kind of a problem, you know. But yeah, I'm just going to take it for what it is. I take it as advantage, because a lot of people aren't used to it. You know, I don't even see snow, so a lot of y'all snowbirds, y'all are probably like, what is this? So
yeah, absolutely.
For me, it's just I kind of try to use it to the biggest advantage I can.
We actually, one of the few times I played out here many years ago, it was playing in an ice bowl at this very course when they only had 18 holes in this park. So it has definitely evolved quite a bit. Is there anything else that you want to talk about? Any predictions? Any big things you're looking to see or not see this week? We got just 6 rounds, then the semis, then the final 9. I know you're going to be gunning for that final 9 at least. Is there anything else we should know about? Anything you want to call a few days ahead of time?
I'm going to say it's going to be a tight Worlds. I think it's not going to be like a runoff like usually almost every year past, except for I think Wisconsin. And last year everything was pretty much all ran away with. I think this year there's going to be more than 2 or 3 people that have a chance. I think it's going to be, I mean, I think there's going to be putts that come down to who gets in the finals, and it's not going to be within about 4 or 5 of the lead, so I think it's going to be all pretty packed in. Because there's not many, I mean, there's thick woods, but the stroke separation ain't too much out here. That's from what I noticed, so I think it's going to be a tight one. And I think the best putter will win.
Wow, okay, and you're a pretty darn good putter, so we'll just leave it at that. Is that fair enough?
That sounds good to me.
All right, well, again, it was a pleasure, Matty-O. We do wish you the best of luck. I'm the Disc Golf Guy, and we'll catch you guys tomorrow.